Yes, welcome to today's Sew Along with me, Chloe, and Amanda. What we're going to be
We are making this
today.
sort of, well, you can do with it a few things, can't you?
Yeah.
Pot holder, placemat, various different
Yes.
disguises. This one was made by our lovely Saturday girl Doris.
Yes.
This one was made by me.
They're
So,
both beautiful.
We're going to do this one today.
Yeah. So it's going to be a quilt as you go,
Yeah.
isn't it? And then you're going to be learning a new technique on
Yeah,
the
no
edges.
binding.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, exciting. So we'll just wait for some people to join. Say hello if you're there.
Yeah,
Let
say
us
hello.
know.
Let us know who's watching,
Who's doing it with
who's
us.
coming to quilt along with us.
Yeah.
We are both sat here in our Christmas jumpers. It's
Yes,
Christmas
we
jumper
are.
day today.
There we go.
Oh,
Amanda's
well.
got...
Mine's up there.
And I've got my boppers on as
Santa.
well.
I am Santa. I've took my hat off though because it was too hot.
Oh, too hot.
Yeah.
You're flashing
They're
out.
flashing out.
Oh, we've got Angie with us. Hi, Angie.
Oh, cool. Hello.
We'll let you all get your things together.
Yes, make sure you've got your cutting mat, your rotary cutter, a ruler,
chalk
pencil or a pen,
some scissors.
Yeah, some snips, and obviously your materials and your ironing board.
Yes.
And of course your sewing machine.
Yes.
If you want to actually get that set to a 1/4 inch while we're waiting, that would be most helpful.
Yes.
I'm ready, prepared. I've practiced. I've had to rethread it twice because it wasn't happening.
Oh, that happened to me the other day. It kept on threading. I had to keep threading it.
I know.
up.
Well, Heather showed me yesterday how to do the automatic,
Oh,
needle
yeah,
thread thing, and she did
yeah.
it straight away. Obviously, when I've come to do it this morning, when I've changed the colour, it's not worked.
Took a few goes.
No, I just
Did
did it
by
myself.
hand.
It's
Yeah.
just so
I
much
do
easier.
that.
First time, we're like, oh yeah, that's worked. Whereas it weren't
No.
happening. Didn't want to play. But you do now, don't you? I've spoke nicely to it.
Yeah, you've made friends with
I've
it.
made friends with it now.
She's gonna work.
Yeah.
So we've got Elaine. Hello everyone. I'll have to watch and do the tutorial later.
That's okay.
That's fine,
That's
yeah.
all right.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah,
if you
you'll know
watch
what
it
you're
through.
doing. It's
We've got Steph. Hi. We've got Josie. Morning, ladies. Not sewing, but will be later.
that's all right.
We've got Claire. Morning, everyone. Another Claire. Morning, everyone. 2 Claires. Carol's with us, watching and making notes as my sewing machine died and new one arriving this morning.
No.
Oh no! How exciting! You're getting a new one though.
Exciting. Oh, don't let's just rub it in. Why
Yeah,
don't you?
no,
Because
no,
you know
sorry
I'm
about
on the hunt.
Hey, at least you get to play with this
I
one.
know I've been spoilt by this machine.
It is very nice. A very nice machine. Angie says, "I love the automatic threaders."
Oh yeah.
When you get to
Oh.
grips with them, you know how to
I
use
know.
them. They're brilliant.
It's fine. I can still see. I can just do it by hand. It's fine.
We've got Anne. Hello from Super Windy Swindon.
Oh.
Catherine. Hi. Lillian's just found us, and Jane says morning.
Cool.
Brilliant.
Right, we're ready to rock
So
and
shall
roll
we
then?
get started? Now
Yes.
everyone's with us.
Okay, right. So,
Let's move,
first
yes.
things first, you want to grab
I'll
all the
take
dolls,
them,
my lovely
yes.
assistant. So, first of all, you've got your backing fabric. Right side facing down. I cannot stress this enough. just let me leave it there. Make sure your right side is on the table and you're going to put your wadding or your polytherm, whatever you've got, in the middle. It doesn't have to be precise, of course, because you're talking to me, aren't you? As long as you have 2 inches. As long as it is 2 inches all the way around, it doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. I'm just going to double check mine before I start. So that's 2 and a bit.
I'm just
2 and a bit.
YouTube on TV, but behind the phone.
Yes, that's it.
Yes,
So as long as it's in the middle, but you've got a 2-inch gap.
all the way around.
At least 2 inches all the way around. That's why I went for a 10 and 15 rather than a 10 and 14.
Yeah.
Just to give you a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
We all need a bit of wiggle room.
We do need it.
Right, okay,
So are we all there with that? If those that are sewing with us, let us know.
I've got the wrong way around. There we go. Right, so next stage, we need to find the middle of our wadding and take your middle strip. Find the middle of your middle strip. So again,
Fold it in half,
I fold it in half. That was just easier.
Yeah,
And
good
then what am
idea.
I 25, so I want 12 and a half. So I'm going to put my folded middle on 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I should have done it that way, sorry. Fold it that way.
Fold it right sides
Fold it right
together.
sides together, yes.
Yeah.
And I want my middle on 12 and a half, and it's going to hang over on both ends as well. That's why we needed these longer than 10.
Yeah, good idea, yeah.
So just pin that in
So
place.
are we all okay? So you're folding your strip right sides together, finding your centre. Are you alright?
I'm upside down, yeah.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
Do you
upside
want me to
down.
pin them the other way?
Yes, please, that would be lovely. That's why you need a glamorous assistant.
There you go, that's what I'm here for.
Right, same on bottom.
Yeah, make sure it's
So just
flat.
make sure it's in the middle. The middle of my strip is 12 and a half. And yes, would you do the honours?
Yes, of course I
Thank
can. These
you
are
very
good,
much.
these pins. There
So I'm just
we
going to
go.
pin that one down so it doesn't move. So have we all got one strip
Yeah.
in the middle?
Let us know. Put a thumbs up if you're doing okay, if you're with us. And we're using poly cotton today, aren't we?
We are using poly cotton.
It's
yes.
really nice to sew with
It
the
is
poly.
because it doesn't move.
No, it doesn't.
You put it there and it stops
yeah,
there.
it stops there. Yeah, it's so nice. I actually love the poly.
I like poly. Right, so our next one, you're going to place your next strip. So I've got 3 of
Andrea's asked,
these.
is the right side up? Yes,
Yes,
the right side
so-
is facing up.
Your backing fabric will be right sides on the table.
Yeah,
Your Polytherm, if you're using that, is shiny side up, or wadding, it depends if you've just got normal wadding, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
And then your middle strip is right sides up. So this is pretty side up.
Facing up.
Facing
James
upwards.
just said, not yet. Can you show again? So we'll go
Okay.
again with that strip.
So all I've done is found the middle of my Polytherm, found the middle of my,
So fold your piece in half,
yeah,
right sides together.
and then put that middle in the middle. So I've got equal distance now if I want to measure this. She says, let's test it out. I should have equal distance. Where are we? 4. Ooh, yeah, not quite. Here we go. We'll shoosh it along a bit. It should be equal distance on both sides.
So are you doing all right, Jane?
3.5.
Just let us know.
That'll do.
Yeah?
That'll do.
And
don't
leave
it?
some hanging over
Yeah,
the edge.
leave some hanging over.
On both edges.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I'll pop that back in, pin that back in place.
You know it's going to go a bit squiffy, don't you?
Oh, it's
We're
going
on
to
live
be
TV, come on.
brilliant. It's going to look fab.
Right.
So let us know with a thumbs up if you're there with us. We'll wait. So you found your centre and it's right side up
Yeah.
with the strip. Oh, Jane says yeah.
Right, okay.
Right,
So you're going
fab.
to take your next piece and you're going to place it right sides together. And again, we're hanging over,
Aligning your edges.
aligning your edges,
Of
and
your
we're going. This is where we're going to sew now. So this is where you need your 1/4 inch. So my lovely assistant would like to pin that in
Yes,
place.
have you got some pins?
Oh yeah, you need these, don't you?
Yeah,
Not
I
me. There you
need
go.
them. Oh, thank you very much. Get a nice new wrist pinny. Right, so where we're going to pin? Are you going to pin on the edge?
It's sort of, yeah, because
Oh.
then you can. I don't put them where I'm sewing because then I can keep them in.
Yeah, that's a good
Otherwise,
idea.
especially
Oh,
if
that's
you've
fab,
not got a fancy machine at home, we'll just rub that in a tad more, and you have to actually stop, wind your needle down every time you stop. So I don't tend to put my pins where I'm going to sew. Then I
No,
can leave
you
them.
can leave them. That's a good idea.
So I can leave
yeah.
them. So now we're going to sew a 1/4 inch down this side. So then when you open them out, they're going to be joined at this side.
So are we all
Are
okay
we all
with
there?
that?
So we've got them hanging over at both edges. You can
Sorry,
see they're
pull
just a
that
little bit longer on both edges. That's why we need excess. You know,
Yeah,
it's
excess
just,
fabric,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just makes it.
Just if you're doing any sort of quilting,
Yeah.
always leave bits hanging over the edge, because sometimes, like we say, your fabric can move a bit, so it can
Yes.
slide, and if you just got that extra bit,
Yeah.
it just helps
Yes.
massively.
Yes.
Yeah, I
The
always
less
leave
unpicking,
bits.
the better.
Absolutely.
We all know that one.
Right, so shall we go with
Are we
the
okay?
sewing?
So
yeah.
I'm going to sew 1/4 inch down this right hand side all the way down there.
Okay.
You're only going to start actually on your wadding. Don't start all the way up here because we're going to chop our excess off.
Have we pinned through to that?
We've pinned
one?
all, yeah, so they're all
Yeah.
fastened together.
Real.
It's all
Right.
fastened together. So you're only going to start on your wadding and finish on your wadding. Ignore your tails that are hanging off the end because we're going to chop them
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
So we're going to start here
At the top.
at the top of our wadding and finish here on the bottom of our wadding. I will do a little, back stitch at top and
Both
bottom just to
ends,
secure both
So we're
ends.
sewing on the right hand side.
So we're sewing on the right hand side. I'll just
Okay.
put my fancy needle down. Off we
I
go.
love that machine.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
There we go. Oh, it's exciting. Can't wait to see it when it's finished. I can't wait to see everybody's when they've done it.
No,
Who's going to be the first? As Heather would say, who's going to be the first to get it on
that's the
Facebook?
one.
Because don't forget, we've got me and Heather are on our Facebook Live today, Material Girls at 12.
I know, so there's no pressure for
No,
me and
pressure.
Chloe, you
No,
know.
to get it done, in
Or else I'll still
time.
be sat here I'm butting in on Material
We
Girls.
can turn camera round.
We're still going.
So yeah, who's going to be the first to put it on when they've made it? Because we want to show them on Material Girls. Because we get dead excited.
Oh yeah, that'd be well cool.
Yeah. It's exciting. Right, are you all there?
Yeah, I'm there.
So how are we all
Chop my
doing?
needle. There we go.
Have we all sewn
Oh,
down?
do you want to take
Oh,
those back?
yeah. Oh,
Take
yeah. I've
those.
got my wrist pin in.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you very
Right,
much.
so again, my lovely glamorous assistant now is going to iron this out. So we're going to give it a nice good press
Yeah.
and a nice good pull so it's nice and flat. And just going to give that.
Okay,
Give
I'll
that
give
a
that a
press.
nice press with my little ironing board that I've made.
Our man-made ironing board. Oh, make sure it's on
Oh, on low.
on lower, yes,
Oh,
because
yeah,
we've got
of course,
poly.
poly.
Yeah,
Turn your irons
it's okay.
down.
On wool is all right.
On wool,
Turn it on
yeah.
wool, yeah. Because otherwise we'll shrink.
Yeah, turn your irons down if you are using poly, because we have had experience of it shrinking.
Yes,
haven't we?
and yeah, and singeing.
Yes.
So we are on poly cotton, so we've got our iron set a little lower.
Oh, Heather's put lots of pressure for me. What's it for me? Come on, everyone. There we go.
This is the easy bit. This bit.
So how are we all doing? Are you all up to date with us? Let us know. Put a thumbs up. We won't move on till we know. Just then. Is it looking all right?
Yeah, we're looking fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fab.
So you can tell it's moved a bit already, can't
Well,
you?
is that to do with iron? Do you
Yeah, I
think?
think you've got it a bit high.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe turn it down a smidge.
I put it on wool.
Maybe
Shall I
it was
turn
on.
it down?
Yeah, maybe it was on something a bit higher before we started.
Possibly. Oh, we're getting a few thumbs up.
Right. Okay.
Lillian says, I wish I had a glamorous assistant. Oh. I know.
We can hire her out. She's not
Yeah.
expensive.
I can help.
Right.
So
get a
we've
bit-
all got
get
thumbs
a bit
up.
of sweat on
Brilliant.
now.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to take my next piece, and that's
Yeah.
going on that side because we're going to work from the outside in, just to
Right.
keep it all a bit. Well, I just found that was easier. So again, we're going to pin this side this time, and then we're going to sew down.
So you'll
Quarter inch
be
down this
yeah,
side. So
turning
stick-
it round, won't
Yeah.
you?
So stick them in. I'm not matter they're upside down. I'm okay with that.
Stick them in.
Stick them in there.
And that one in. I absolutely love these pins. I need to get a set.
They're ace, aren't they?
Yeah. I keep saying this every time. I need to get a set.
Yeah.
Are we doing all right?
Yeah, our poly cotton, I think, is the.
Has it moved a
It's
bit?
moved to town.
What we'll do is we'll keep stretching and keep it flat.
Right, okay, so again, we're going to do the same thing again, starting on your wadding, back tack at the beginning and the end, quarter inch down, and stop at the bottom. So I make it only go as far as your wadding.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I took this anti off.
I know it's warmed up in here.
It's
It's been,
warmed up
it's
in it.
been a bit cold in the building
We
recently.
are hot stuff, me and you.
Oh, I mean,
that's
obviously, smoke coming off us.
Smoke
Especially
coming
off
out our ears.
that machine.
Oh, goodness me. Right, concentrate.
Oh, I
on
absolutely love this project. I just think it's beautiful.
Yeah, notice how she keeps picking Doris's up
No.
and saying that she loves
That one's beautiful as well. I absolutely love that one. I love them both. I think they're brilliant. So yeah, you could adjust this to make a
Yeah,
placemat.
Of course you can.
You could just
Yes.
add more strips or add a bigger
You
Doris
don't-
normal piece.
Yeah, you don't even need strips. It was just.
It's just
Yeah,
nice
it
with
was-
strips,
yeah,
isn't it?
Good for using your scraps.
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely.
And when I can concentrate, I will tell you how you can make it different sizes. Because it's proper easy. Right, there we go.
Well,
So again, take your pins out.
Yeah.
Give it a nice iron.
I won't burn this
Don't
one.
burn this one.
Oof. I know it's all right. It seems to.
It's all right.
flatten. It's just that little
Yeah,
bump
we'll
there,
be
but
fine.
it'll
Be fine.
It'll be fine. Oh, Elaine says, I had a chat with Doris, lovely lady. Yes, she is our lovely Doris. She's really lovely. Right. Okay. So are we all up to that point now? Are we all?
Still, everybody still with us?
Yeah. Just let us know. Thumbs up. Don't want to go too quickly.
No.
You know, miss anything. Just wait for some people.
Okay. Right, well, I'll put my next one on. So again, we're on our last one.
Yeah.
If you'd like to pin there for me.
Of course I can.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I could do with you at home myself.
I need one of me. Make sure you keep everything flat.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. When
It can be
comes
hard
to
work, can't it?
It can
For us,
be.
we're doing it sideways.
Yes.
Hopefully yours won't be as wiggly
Yeah.
as ours.
When you're pinning, just make sure everything is flat because it can, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right,
we've got a bit of a hill in ours.
It'll be fine.
Thanks.
It's gonna look fab. Right, we've got thumbs up.
Okay.
Lucy says taking shape. It is. Yeah, give some love for Lucy. She's on the behind scenes, making sure everything's going smoothly.
As smoothly as she can, lad. She controls us. That's a job in itself.
Oh. So is everyone ready for Christmas with it not being that far away?
It's scary how fast when it
Oh,
comes to
I know.
December.
It just flies,
Yeah.
doesn't it? No, it is scary.
We've got Secret Santa later.
We've
haven't
got
So
Secret
exciting.
Santa, yes.
So
And we're all going out
exciting.
tonight, aren't we? Lucy's put, I've got all my presents wrapped and ready.
I'm all wrapped. I've only got
Ah.
what I took home yesterday that I need to wrap. I've been very organised.
You were very
I know.
organised
Well,
this
it's
year.
literally only because my car had to go in for some work, so I had 4 hours to kill. So I went to town. Otherwise, no, that's
No.
not me. I'd still be, oh, God, is it Christmas? Do I have to do yet?
Oh, I love Christmas, me. Right, so once you've done that,
Yeah, we're
open
ironing
up,
again.
give it a press. Look, you can't even see
Yeah,
anything now.
perfect.
Brilliant. And it's on a low temperature.
Good.
I just need to...
I know, because we're ironing back to front as
Yeah.
well. You wouldn't expect anything less,
Oh,
really,
no,
would
obviously,
you?
it's part of the fun, isn't
Yeah.
it? So are we all up to that point? We've got now 4 strips on there. And we're going to be adding our last strip,
Yep,
aren't we?
Adding our last strip. So again, right sides together, leave your bits hanging over at the top and the bottom. Pin and 1/4 inch staying on
Oh,
your
sorry,
wadding.
I need to pin down.
Yes, come on.
I'm not being very good. Yeah, I know, I'm not being very good there, am I? I'm in my own world.
Already?
I'm thinking about Secret Santa.
I'm thinking about, oh, it's time for another brew.
Orlane says, hello, Lucy. Yeah, give her some love. Okay.
Oh, it's alright.
Oh, is it?
Thing.
Needs its foot
It
down.
needs its foot down and chopping and what have you. There we go.
Let's move this.
Right, and then we're coming to the exciting part.
So,
I don't really know how I've got conned into this one, to be honest.
this is a good
because
one for you.
This is, you know, you have to be a bit precise, and obviously anybody who knows
yeah.
me knows when it
Mrs.
comes
Wingate.
to sewing, I'm not precise. So there's been quite a few practices.
I think it's done you well done good. You've done a bit of
I'm
quilting.
gonna stick
Oh,
it in my watch. Stick my pin in my watch. Yeah, I've done a bit of quilting. It's just so much easier.
oh,
to
Elaine
make.
says I'm well behind it. Get done eventually.
Oh, well, maybe you can stop at this point and watch if you're not up to date with where we're up to.
Yeah.
I wish you're well behind on Christmas.
I think maybe
Is that
Christmas, because Elaine's catching up.
All right.
Angie says, I'm full of a cold, have been for the last 3 weeks, no sign of letting up, not done anything for Xmas yet, made a few gifts. Oh, bless you.
Nice pin,
Oh,
and then
thank
our last.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people have had colds this year, haven't they? It's, I suppose it's just time of year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're feeling better soon, Angie, especially for Christmas.
But it's better for it to be now, isn't
Sending
it?
lots of love, yeah. Right, there we go.
Okay.
So, are we all up to this point now?
Are we all there? Look at that.
You've got all your strips
Lovely,
sewn
lovely.
together. Let us know if you're there. Oh, Lillian says, I always watch first, slow learner.
All right.
Sometimes
Oh,
that's
yeah,
good to
absolutely.
watch a video through first
Yeah.
because your brain thinks, oh, I know
yeah.
this.
Oh,
yeah.
well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can do this. And then you find out halfway through the video, I can't do this. I've done it wrong.
Well, as the classic example, I could go and show you my last demonstration from yesterday, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, it was Tuesday, wasn't it? Tuesday, and I'm sat here thinking, really like these fabrics. They go proper well together. Chloe comes in. She says, isn't this meant to be the other way? I'm like, oh God, I've sewn it on back to front.
We've all done it. We've all
So
done
I'm not unpicking it because all I need to do, this is just my practice. So it's just my, yes. So I have a back to front one that's,
it's,
that I've got me brew on in the
Your
other
brew on.
I'm not going to chuck it away because, you know, you need to see these things.
Absolutely.
Don't you? But
You
yeah.
do. So we've got thumbs ups.
Yeah, right,
Okay, so we're all ready.
So now we are going to trim off our excess all the way around. So all you need to do is
That's it.
fold your backing fabric back so you can see the edge of your wadding, and we're just going to chop off our excess strips.
Right. Is that my job?
Well,
Or would you like to do it?
No, I don't want it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
do you
you
want me to do it?
Is that
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah. Can I just have a bit of a move
Yeah,
around?
I know we need to
I need
move
to
around.
get straight. Sorry. I'm
It's
going
all right.
to take everything out of shot now for a moment. Right. Okay. So we're chopping the wadding as
Yeah.
well.
No, your wadding's fine.
No,
You're just chopping your excess strips
up
off.
to the wadding.
Yeah. So if you've got it here, I know I might have to stand up. I might just have to stand up. You need a good on a rotary
pressure,
cutter,
don't
don't you?
you? You do.
So I've folded back my backing fabric. So this is the edge of my wadding right here. So all I'm going to do is chop off my excess strips.
Right. Okay.
I'm probably going to get my head in shot now.
Yeah.
as
So
well.
sorry if you get a full head of Amanda.
Hair does look lovely today.
It does look lovely. You can see part of her Santa outfit as well.
Right, so rotary cutter on, chop off my excess strips.
Oh, brilliant.
Ta-da! Right, okay. So you need to do that on all your 4 sides. You might or might not have a smidge here. If you've got quite a big excess, then chop it off. If you've not, and you think, oh, I don't know whether I want to risk, because that's a bit, then don't. If it's only that big, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But you definitely need to do that at your 2 ends.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Elaine says, wow, it's looking fab so far. I can't wait to see everyone's. Yeah, I'm dead excited to see everybody's.
So again, fold your excess back and then you're just going to chop down here to chop your excess little strips off. So you're not cutting your wadding, you're just cutting the excess
strips.
And this is why it's best to have them a bit longer.
Yeah.
Just in case, because if you've got them the right, because sometimes as well, see, if I was doing the width of my foot, I would have sewn them all in the same direction. But because you're doing a quarter inch, I didn't know how to get it the quarter inch on the the other side and make sure that was definitely right. So
I always find it's better to do it the way you've done it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
I always do it that way.
I would have thought they'd be better sewn all the same way to keep everything going the same way.
I always, when I'm quilting, I always turn it and do.
Right.
And that goes for if you're doing quilts as well, and let's say you're stitching in the ditch, you'll go down one side, you'll turn it round, and you go down the other side. Because I found that
It moves it backwards and forwards.
it flattens it out.
All right,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? If you go the same way, you can end up like bumping.
Oh, well, there you
go.
side learnt something there
So
too
it
then.
flattens it out.
Right.
So always make sure you go your opposite directions if you go in straight lines. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
I've learned
Good
through
top tip.
through experience.
Thank you very much. Yes,
Through experience,
absolutely.
yes.
Well, yes, through experience of disasters. That's how we all learn, isn't it?
Are we all
here then?
Yeah.
So we've all got our excess chopped off, and this is what we look like at the moment.
Yes. Just let us know. Put a thumbs up if you're with us. Hey, we're doing all right.
Yeah. And this is now where the magic happens.
This is your new technique.
New technique.
Yes.
And trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Put it that way.
Yeah. I've never done it before, so I've learned something new.
Chloe was trying to make me bind her. I'm like, oh, you have got to be joking.
It weren't happening.
It weren't happening.
Sure, no, it's not happening.
It weren't happening at all.
Erin Doris, coming up with a new technique.
I know.
So, all right, we've got quite a few thumbs up.
Okay.
I'm with
you. Our next bit then is we need to fold our backing so it just touches our centrepiece.
Okay.
So we're going to fold all 4 sides in. I might just have to lift. Can we lift that up so we can see? So it's literally going to, and obviously with Polly, you can just.
It's great, isn't it? Give it a bit of a finger press.
Bit of a finger press. I mean,
oh no, Jess has done it wrong. Cut off my backing as well.
Oh no!
Oh, bless you.
Oh. Right. Okay. So then, if you've cut your backing off accidentally by mistake, if you get another piece of backing, a 15-inch square.
Yeah.
Plonk. Listen to me, very technical. Plonk what you've got on. So this is job. You'll just have a centerpiece now, won't you, with a backing as well.
Yeah.
But you could put that centerpiece on a new 15-inch square and just do some.
It.
Yeah, just quilt it on. You could do some wiggliness, over your joins. You just want to attach your square onto a new backing.
Yeah. Oh, Jess says, no worries, I'll bind it. Yeah, Helen says bind it.
Oh, no, because this is the technique you're learning. Don't bind it, or else no, that's what you need to do. Get yourself a new 15-inch square and quilt.
Just quilt on it.
Just quilt this on, even if you...
So it'd be like that.
Yeah, you could do it like that. You could do it over over your edges of where you've stitched. Don't bind it, because this bit was just I can't think what the word is. To get you to the next bit. Yeah, the step to get you to the new bit.
Yeah.
This next bit is the whole point.
Says, I've cut into some of my backing, but I'll just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. This is why we watch all the way through.
You have got to have 2 inches.
All the way around.
Yeah. Or it won't work.
Right. Okay. So, well, you know now. So when you do your next one, you know. Okay, shall we get on to the next bit?
Actually, I've missed a step. So we need to cut our thing to 2 inches.
Oh, right, okay.
Before we fold it in. I've got carried away there.
Yeah.
So we are going to trim this down to each 4 sides is going to have a 2-inch excess.
Right, okay.
Am I doing that then, just in case?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then if it all goes wrong, it's mine. Right, okay.
The glamorous assistant just sits here.
Yeah, I'm going to grab my pencil.
Yeah. Are you going to mark it
out? And I'm going to mark it out first. So I'm going to mark on all my sides. I want 2 inches round the outside. And chalk pencils work fab on Polly as well.
Chalk pencils. The one where you can change the chalk in it. That's amazing.
So I'm going to cut off my excess and... So each...
Oh yeah, Lucy says, sorry, if you cut into your backing, you could recut the backing during this point. Yeah. Just whilst Amanda's measuring up.
Yeah. So that's all you need to do. And even if you didn't quilt this onto the, just pin it.
If you've got your spray glue.
Yeah, spray
it on. That'll stick it down.
Yeah.
And you can carry on.
Yeah, or even if you just did one line.
Yeah, just do
for
some
the moment.
crosses. Yeah.
Because you could still quilt it on after you finished it.
Yeah.
To do this, for instance.
Yeah.
As long as your centerpiece is attached to your backing, even with a few pins that'll do, because then you could quilt the top after we've finished.
Yeah.
So don't panic. Don't panic. Right, so
we're measuring 2
inches out. So you shouldn't have too much to cut off, because obviously we only had sort of 2.5 hangover anyway, but we're going to cut this. So all 4 sides are going to measure our backing 2 inches more.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm cutting a sort of a 1/2 inch off each side. And you could have done it so you had 14, but I think if it moves again,
better to go bigger.
You're a bit snookered.
Yeah. Better to have it bigger than smaller.
Because if it moves and you've got 2 inches at this end, but it's only one point. No, it's not 0.8, is it? Because we're in that centimetres. But you know what I mean. If it's only 1 7/8, or 6/8, that won't work. It's got to be 2 inches. Right, that's mine too.
Oh, Liz has loved the little ruler. Yeah, it's dead handy, that little ruler.
That's mine too.
That's something you all need in your stash.
Oh yeah, these little rulers are ace.
Yeah. Great stocking filler if you needed a little present for someone for Christmas.
So you can see how much that's moved.
Yeah.
Just as we've gone round.
Good to, just get it all lined up again.
Let's hope our little lump in the road's okay.
Let's pull it out.
Oh yeah, you see that's fine. Just. So that's just moved as we've sewn. So that's why you're better off with a bit of excess, because look how much difference.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's
definitely worth it.
Yeah, having excess.
Yeah.
Oh,
is it not gone through?
Well, you know, because I'm stood at a proper squiffy angle here. Oh.
You'll get through it eventually.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I've done that side.
Yeah. That's it. Line up.
Line up.
Oh, the top bit's not
I know,
quite
because
done.
I don't want to stick my head. I've got my shoulders in the way and everything.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Everyone's busy doing.
Not looking. Right, where's the other one there?
How are we all doing? Are we all up to the same point? Just put a thumbs up to let us know. Oh, James is back with you.
Oh, cool.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
Back in.
Honestly, don't
Can't
panic,
wait to
because
see it.
you should have seen my face when Chloe came in on Tuesday and said my fabric was upside down.
She spent all afternoon, bless her, on it. And
There was a few choice words mentioned that are not now to be mentioned at 11 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Shall we say? Right.
How we'll do. So, Angie's put a thumbs up. We'll just wait to see if anybody else puts a thumbs up, just to make sure we're all together.
So our backing is now 2 inches bigger on all 4 sides. And I've sat back down so you don't have to look at me.
Look at your shoulder.
Look at my shouldering off my head.
How we all do. So we've got 2 thumbs up.
Are we right?
So we can carry on if you
Okay,
want.
so now we're going to fold it in. So you're going to fold your backing so it just touches the centerpiece. So we can give it a finger press, and if you want to, you can iron it as well. So it's just about touching. Can everybody see that from?
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
So we're just touching.
It's just
The
touching
bottom of them strips that we've sewn, and do that all the way
on
around.
all 4 sides. Yeah.
That's the good thing about poly, that it does fold, and you can finger press it, and it stays there. But if you're using cotton,
Yeah, you might
give
have
it
to
a
give it an iron.
press. Yeah.
So it's just folding in half. So basically now this strip is 1 inch wide.
Right.
If that makes more sense as well. So we're folding it in half, and it's just touching our centerpiece.
Elaine says my backing piece is cut all wonky, so there's a heart in the way. The word is it glad? It will be trimmed off. Yeah.
Yeah, well that's why
There
you
you
see.
go.
There we go.
That's the magic of it.
That's the magic. So we're just folding in all 4 sides.
Yeah. This seems like a lot of a more easier way for binding.
It is.
Without,
Right. So got all 4 sides folded. Do you want to give them a little press?
Yes.
I would do just to give. Yeah.
Let me just sort my my temporary ironing board out. Okay. I'll try not burn anything again.
Don't burn, no.
My wire's not long enough on me.
I know, there's wires everywhere, isn't there?
There's never a plug socket.
No,
when
there's
you
not,
need one,
is there?
there?
No,
They're always like the furthest away from where you're sitting. There's that one. Round. So I'm folding that corner over.
It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
No,
just fold.
just keep it.
Just need all 4 sides just need to be folded in.
Oh, open it out.
Yeah, open it out, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, might take a little longer.
It's alright. I'm sure everybody else will be ironing too, so that's okay.
A good press. Do you know what would be perfect? Which we should have brought up?
Go on. The little
mini
ironing board and a mini iron.
And
Why
a mini
didn't we
ironing
do that?
board. So if you've got your mini irons, now's the time to be using it because
Yes.
that would be perfect.
It would, wouldn't it? Instead of this big clunky thing and a bit of rolled up wadding.
Oh,
yeah. So
Didn't
after
quite
the
think
fact.
about that, but never mind.
Well, that's like me with my Christmas earrings this morning. I thought of them when I was driving here. Why didn't I put my Christmas earrings in? I'm proper mad now.
Proper mad. Oh, yeah. Always keep a spare in your bag.
Just in case. Just in case I need one on the 17th of July. I've got some in my handbag. You never know when you need a pair of Christmas earrings.
Know. Right.
Dear me.
I think I've done
Right,
that side
okay,
now.
cool.
So here we go. So I have pressed them. I've just opened it out.
It's alright. So we've all folded and pressed our
Angie says
sides.
that's why I put my machine in the. There's a heart in the way of everyone's words.
Because everybody loves us.
Let me scroll. I can't read that word, but in something cutting table, so I had spare sockets.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so our next bit, I'm going to stand up again here. We want to
In cutting table. Fancy.
draw. Oh, yeah, that's a bit fancy, isn't it? We want to draw a line in our fold.
Right.
So this is where you need your chalk. It doesn't have to go all the way to the end, but probably about there. You don't need to go all the way to the end, but in that line that you've just folded, you want to draw a line.
Right, okay. Draw a line.
Draw a line.
In the line.
In the line. Yeah. Right, let's here. So in that crease, in your crease, we want to draw a line. So if you want, you can just, if you wanted to, you could just measure out an inch, because hopefully that should be where your line is. Hopefully.
Is ours an inch?
I don't know, let's have a proper ruler. Oh, she says, oh, that's an inch, isn't it? No, maybe not.
A little bit out.
Right, never mind. In that line, we're going to draw a line
So
where our crease is.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but I do think that makes it easier. But it doesn't have to go all the way
down
to
just
the
a
end.
bit of a line.
It's just a bit of a line.
Yeah. So draw a line in
your
crease
fold.
line.
Yeah.
All the way around.
On all 4 sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So just let us know when you're finished, and we can carry on. Just pull that one out a bit.
I think, yeah, again, it's easier when you're doing it on a proper ironing board.
Yeah, yeah.
You should.
Which everybody is doing.
Which everybody
Apart
is.
from us.
Apart from us. Oh, dear me.
Oh, Claire's already done that bit.
All
Wow,
right, all
fast,
right.
yeah.
Speedy. Right,
Brilliant.
okay. So, The next thing.
Yeah, Angie's with us. Yeah.
So the next thing we need to do is mark down from each corner 3 5/8
of an inch, right?
Yes, 3 5/8 of an inch down from each corner,
Yeah.
all the way around.
Okay.
Right, let me get my ruler right way around. Okay, so from that top corner, I'm going to mark down 1, 2, 3 and count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and put a mark.
Yeah.
So 3 5/8 on every single corner.
So even the opposite corner.
Yeah, and all corners, all the sides of the corners. Yes.
Right. Okay.
So you'll have 8 marks altogether. 3 5/8 all the way around. 3 5.
What else is good for marking? Then pens. If you get like a water erasable pen or
Oh yeah.
them heat away pens where you just draw it on, and if you iron it,
Yeah.
it just disappears. And that's brilliant. I love mine.
1, 2, 3, 4. And even though you can see that it's 5, I still want to count that it's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure. So have we got more there?
I think you've got one more. Oh no, you've done that one. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So have we
Right,
all
have we got
marked
8?
our corners?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So you should have 8 marks. So say both the corners have got a 3 5/8. So up there and here on each one of your corners you have 3 5/8.
Brilliant. Oh yeah, we're getting some thumbs up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now then, this is the moment of truth. So, what you want to do is get your ruler and join those points like that. Now, how you know that you've done it right, if you use an actual mark on your ruler, so say I've got my number 3 there, if I put my number 3 on that corner, if I join my 2, 3 5/8 up, I will have a 1/4 inch off my ruler. Does that make sense?
Right, okay. So a 1/4 inch from.
Yeah, so if you on your corner, let me if I come in a bit there, is that am I moving in? Let me just wait while the camera catches up with us.
Yeah.
So I want to join
Come
my
down a bit.
where are we?
Hang on.
Let's just wait while the camera catches up with us.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a bit more.
Good,
Right, so if
yeah.
I join my 3 5/8 points on my ruler and I use a line here actually on my corner, I will be able to get, you can see that you've got a 1/4 inch
Yeah, so
there.
you're lining up
Yeah.
the corner of your strip.
Corner of your strip, sorry, the corner of your square in the middle,
yeah.
with one of your lines on your ruler.
Yeah.
Just choose a number, doesn't matter. Choose a number,
yeah.
any number. Line your 2, 3 5/8 marks
So
up,
2
marks
bits,
on
yeah.
the corner, and that bit will be a 1/4 inch. That,
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's clever.
And that's how you know that it's right. So if you need to sort of manoeuvre a tad, the best thing to do is, as long as you have from this point to where you're going to now chop it off, it's like chop it off.
Yeah.
That little bit there is 1/4 inch.
1/4, yeah.
Then you're sorted.
Right. Okay.
But it should be, because you've measured 3 5/8
Yeah.
from that corner. But that is just a double check. From there to there, on your ruler, again, we just have to wait while the camera catches up to us, you'll have a 1/4 inch.
That's brilliant.
I know. That's
Wow.
Doris. That's Doris.
Good
She
old
is.
Doris,
Good old
yeah.
Doris. Is fab. So if I, again, come here and here, join my 2 points, and I can see by using that mark that I've got a 1/4 inch here on my ruler. So I'm going to join my 2 lines.
So, are we all okay with that?
Does everybody get that?
Yeah. Just let us know with a thumbs up if you're following that. before we chop anything
And I'm
off.
not going to chop it off. Dun, dun, dun.
I'll just wait for some.
When you put your ruler on it, it will make sense.
Yeah.
So if you use the line of your one of the number lines on your ruler to be on your corner point.
Yeah.
When you join your 2, 3 and 5/8 lines up, you will have a 1/4 inch from the corner of your square, your centre piece,
Yeah.
to your bit you're going to chop off.
Right.
And that's how you know it's right.
That's brilliant. I think
Right,
I'm going to
so
use
I'm
this
gonna go-
technique.
I'm gonna go for it.
Steph's put
So-
a thumbs up
Okay, so you want to do that?
for all
We'll
corners.
just casually just
Chuck
cash.
that out.
Just
and
chuck
see,
that out
yeah.
the way. Okay.
So do that for
So-
all your corners.
Line your 2 things up. Use one of your marks on your ruler, and make sure that's. If you need to fudge it a bit, I would just fudge it a bit, because as long as you've got that 1/4 inch, that's your most important bit. I'm going to use number. Where are we? Number 4 there. So I want a 1/4 inch from the end.
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make some placemats, I think, for
Right.
Christmas.
Chop.
Because I think that's a brilliant technique.
That one might be a bit squiffy, but never mind. that might be where the bump in the road was.
You've got to have a bump.
Got to have a bump in the road. Right. So again, line your points up, and you'll say, "Oh, that one's perfect." Draw your line.
And cut it off.
Chop it off. Last one.
Angie says, I used my first corner as a template for the rest.
Ooh!
Clever!
Clever!
Yeah!
Oh!
So
See?
then, from then on, if you created a piece of card with that,
Oh yeah.
you could then just have a template
Oh!
permanently.
You could. Why hadn't Doris thought of that one?
Look at that, Angie coming out with all
Oh,
the
that's
thing.
fabulous.
Yeah, never thought of that.
There you go, you see. Right, so now you've got something that looks like this.
A bit round, a bit square.
A bit round, bit square,
Bit of everything going on.
bit of everything going on. Okay, so are we all up there?
all up to date? Just let us know, and then we can carry on. We don't want to zoom ahead.
That's tropical,
That's
isn't it?
clever.
That's
yeah.
well clever.
Yeah. So make a template
Make
out
a
of that,
template.
and then
Yeah.
stick it on.
So, while everybody then maybe catches up, the general gist of it is you can make this whatever size you want. I would suggest that you have at least a 2.5 inch difference between whatever size you go on here, whether it's a rectangle or whatever.
Yeah.
You need your backing
To be
at least
2.5
2.5 inch bigger all the way around.
Right.
Because it's this 3 5/8 bit
yeah,
that,
that
makes it work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as long as your backing is
I'm
at least
excited
2.5
to see
inches
this.
bigger,
Yeah.
this works.
Wow. That's amazing.
Isn't
It's
it?
amazing, yeah. So we're getting a few thumbs up
Okay.
there, so
Right.
we're doing okay.
So now this is magic now then.
Yeah.
So you want to take your squircle.
Sorry. Squirtle.
Take your
Yeah.
squircle, turn it over, and you're going to fold these two back on each other.
Right, so just your backing fabric.
Just your backing fabric.
Yeah. And just right sides
Right
together
sides together.
where you've cut it off.
So you're going to line, obviously, your top edge up there
Yeah.
and your cut
So that's your
end
cut
here.
corner
This is your
there.
cut corner,
Right.
and that's the top edge.
Yeah.
Did we get that? So it's like that, and you're going to take those two together.
Liz says invented a new shape, Amanda.
A squircle.
Squircle.
So if my lovely assistant one that sticks a pin
Yes,
in
I
that
shall.
straight edge,
Pop a pin in there. There we
and
go.
what you're going to do now, forget about this, you're going to sew from your line that you've drawn, which is your fold line.
Yeah.
So from here,
Yeah, so from the where you've
from
marked,
from where your marked
Your
line
mark,
is,
yeah.
1/4 inch down.
Across.
So obviously it's going to be over here, isn't it? It's not going to. It's here. So
Right.
1/4 inch on that line that you've drawn, which is where you folded it, So that's why we put that line in.
Yeah.
So this is where you folded, and this is where we drew our line a while ago. So we're going to go from that line
down.
off the end,
right,
1/4 inch.
Right, so yeah, you're starting at the end.
You're starting at the end, so it'll be, sort of here, won't it?
Yeah.
1/4 inch on that line, which is where we've folded it in two before.
Yeah.
And we drew our line. 1/4 inch from there, but again, back stitch, let it come off
so
a bit.
You're not
back
sewing.
stitch.
You're not sewing on the line. You're sewing from the end of the line.
You're sewing
down.
From here.
Yeah.
Down to the corner.
Right.
Do we need to move up a bit?
Are we all okay with that? Do we all know?
Let's move up a bit. Let me just wait while the camera catches up to us.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our fold line, and this is where we drew our line before in the fold when we folded it, so it met the edge there.
Yeah.
So we are going on that chalk line, so it'll be about here.
Yeah.
A 1/4 inch from that fold line to the corner that we've just chopped off.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
this is where you need to be quite precise.
Right. Okay.
Here goes. And this is where it can be a bit tricky because you can't always see where your needle is.
No,
can you?
I know. You do have to make sure, that you put your needle down first, maybe.
Yeah, you could put make sure you've got a really big...
Andrea says, sorry, I'm lost.
Right, she's lost. Right, okay. So have you managed to fold it? Does it look like this at the moment?
Right sides together, where you've chopped your corner off.
This is what it looks like. So we've got right sides together, and this is the corner that we've chopped off. I can come back and start again. So I've turned it that way. I've got two corners here. This is the corner that we've chopped off.
Yeah.
This is the corner we've chopped off. You're folding them together.
Right sides together.
Right sides together. So when you pick it up, this is the corner that we've chopped off. I've stuck a pin in that top flat bit there just to hold it.
Yeah.
This is our corner we've chopped off. This is our corner of our centerpiece.
Yeah.
You're going to sew a 1/4 inch from the line that we drew. So this is the line that we drew in our fold a couple of steps ago.
Yeah.
You're going to sew a 1/4 inch from that line off the edge. So not up here, not sewing from there,
the line.
not across the line, from that line that we drew in the fold to the edge, coming off the edge.
So you're sewing on a diagonal line, basically.
Yeah, we're sewing. Yeah, all that corner that we chopped off, we're sewing that much of it. I don't know how to describe that, really. You're not sewing that top bit.
An inch of it, 1.5 inches, possibly.
Yeah, let's have a see. We could have a measure. Come
oh,
on.
Andrew's got it.
Yeah? So from the corner up, let's have a see. It's gonna be about an inch and a half.
Yeah.
An inch and 5/8. Because that's our 2.
Of course.
Oh, here we're getting a bit of maths on the job now. So yeah, this measures an inch.
Yeah.
And that's an inch and 5/8.
So you so you're sewing down the inch and 5/8.
Yeah. So from the line that we drew, where are we? From the line that we drew to that corner, we're sewing a 1/4 inch back stitch, top and bottom.
Right.
Does everybody get that?
Yeah.
This is the magic part.
It's exciting. It comes together now.
This is coming together. Right. So I'm gonna do your best you can to get your needle in that point.
Jane says, when your computer is buffering, call it squircling.
We could maybe move the camera over here a bit, possibly as well. Even would that make? What do you think? Or not? Or am I just going to show now?
I think just show.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Just wait while we come back into shot.
Yeah.
Because it takes a couple of seconds, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe come a bit. Can we come a bit closer?
Yeah.
I'm
right up.
I'm moving.
That's
I'm
it.
moving.
Keep going.
There we are.
That's it. That's
So this is my top edge. This is the bit that our corner that we chopped off.
Yeah.
Oh, right, there we are. Yes, this is the corner that we chopped off. That's my drawn line in the fold. So I've gone a 1/4 inch from that drawn line off the end.
Yeah.
So all I've stitched is that bit.
The inch and 5/8.
An inch and 5/8.
we know.
That bit is the bit that I've stitched. So you're going to do that on each of the 4 corners.
Right.
So again, if I turn it round, so there's your
How's
your
everyone
corner.
getting on? Just let us know.
Fold it in.
Thumbs up.
So you've got your straight edges aligned there. Your straight edges are aligned.
Yeah.
And stick a pin in.
Oh, Angie's with us.
Okay. So this is our line that we drew.
Yeah.
So I'm a 1/4 inch from that line off the edge of the corner.
Yeah.
That bit is all I'm sewing.
Okay.
From your drawn line off the end.
Brilliant. Oh yeah, people are still with
All
us.
right,
We're
good.
doing okay.
Good.
If you are struggling, just let us know. We can go back and go over anything.
You know,
I think
some
everyone's just focusing.
some corners might be a bit better than others, and once you've done a 7, you know.
Well, they always say, don't they? You do one, you do your first one, and
Oh, goodness
usually do
me.
you throw it away? Usually, is that your first one? Is that what they say?
Yeah, you just cover it in cups.
Yeah.
So you just.
Because
so
then when you come
nobody-
to your second one and your third one, everyone's like, ooh,
Yeah.
dead fancy that.
So again, we'll turn it round. So again, this is my next corner.
Yeah.
Let's grab my pin. Put them together. So right sides together. I've put a pin in my straight edge.
Yeah. And then we're just going to sew.
So again, we're going to sew from our drawn line here off the end. So just that little bit there, our drawn line off the end.
Oh, it's taking shape.
I know. Oh, talk about it. This is the magic bit. But this is the trickiest part as well, getting your needle, you know, exactly in that right place.
Well, if you've got a 1/4 inch foot, they're really good. I've got one. I can't live without my 1/4 inch foot. It's amazing. I wouldn't be able to sew without it. So sometimes it's worth investing in getting one.
Don't panic if they're not
No.
perfect. I mean,
You can put a piece of tape across,
nobody's
you know.
looking, are they, that close? And if they
No.
are, well, yeah.
And it's only you that's going to know.
Of course it is. So again, on the last one, line up my 2 straight edges.
Yeah.
Put a pin in. And I'm going to sew
From your line.
from my line
Down.
off my end.
Yeah.
Just that little bit there.
So we're ending up with a square, aren't we?
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, I'm not going to have a squircle anymore.
No squircle. It's gone. So how are we all doing? Are we all keeping up? 'Cause we're
Trust
nearly
me,
done.
it's easier than binding.
Yeah, it's a good technique for bind. I think it's brilliant. I've never thought to do that before.
Right.
We need to.
So this is what it looks like then now.
Looks like a bowl.
It looks a bit like a bowl. Are we all here?
How are we doing? Let us know. So then we can finish it. Exciting.
I know we have nearly finished now as well.
we have.
Nearly finished. There you go. There's another
Thank you
pin.
very much. Do you need a pin? Another pin?
No, I'm
No,
all right
you're
for a
okay
minute.
now? Oh, Steph's put a thumbs up.
Oh, cool.
So we
It might take a while, you know, to sink in.
Yeah.
If you watch it a few times, if you don't just
Yeah,
get it
go
now,
back
stop
over it.
and watch
Yeah.
and go back. And if you're stuck, you know, you can always ring the shop and
Yeah.
I can try and talk you through it.
Write
I can
it down.
I can send you my notes.
Yeah.
And I can even take some photos for you
Yeah,
if that
That'll
if that
help.
helps.
Yeah. Write all the measurements down. Write step by step down. Go over and watch it
Yeah.
again. Yeah, things, anything that
I
can
could
help you.
maybe take a picture of that now while we're just waiting. Then
Yeah.
let me grab my phone. I can take a picture of that if somebody needs.
Amanda's all for
Just
helping.
climb over all wires. Otherwise, I'll have to make another.
There's no wrong with that. You could make a set.
Right,
You
let
could
me just
make
take a picture of that.
an extra one. Then you've got 4 different ones.
Right.
How are we all doing? We've got a few
Right,
thumbs up.
so I've got a picture of that if anybody needs a picture of
I
it
think we
after.
can move
Can we
on
move
now.
along?
Yeah.
Right, so now all we need to do is pop our corners out.
Oh, wow.
So you can literally just stick your finger in and pop it
Turn it through.
and turn
Wow.
it through.
Amazing.
I know.
Wow.
Stick your finger in.
And if you
And pop
needed
it
to,
through.
you could get
Yeah.
a little point turner or a knitting needle. I use a knitting needle quite often just to really point the corners out.
Yeah.
Or a little pair of
And
scissors.
tuck them.
Just make sure you don't poke too far and poke through a hole through your
Pop them
fabric.
in and tuck it in.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
Yeah. It
Oh,
all.
Josie says, so just to check, 1/4 inch is seam allowance and not 1/4 inch from the fold line.
Yes, it's your seam allowance.
Yeah.
So I would turn back one out. I'll turn one back out. So that's my straight edge. And I've stitched from the fold line, which is where you drew your chalk line, down off the end, off the corner, and this is a 1/4 inch.
Yes, so it's your 1/4 inch seam allowance.
1/4 inch seam allowance.
Yeah.
So yeah, stick your finger in, pop your corner out, give it
Oh.
a poke if you need to.
Angie says, I got a thang for pointy corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is really good though, because that's got a pointy on
The
as well. The sewing.
extra finger.
Extra
That would
finger.
be good.
I use this seam gauge
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I really like this because you can move it and it stops.
Yeah.
And there's no, like with the tape measure,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know exactly. So if you've got a bit of a squiffy seam, you know,
Yeah.
you can, and you're
You
there.
can measure
exact.
it proper.
Yeah.
And
So-
you've got a pointy thing.
And you've got a pointy thing as well. So
Elaine says, what size was the centrepiece in the... That hard.
10
In
inches.
the end, if you wanted to make one piece instead of strips.
It
So
doesn't
like
matter.
Doris's.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter as long as you're
So you
backing.
could make that one piece the
50.
same size as
You-
the strips
Yes,
pieces.
yes. All you need to do is make sure your backing is at least, I would say, 2.5 inches bigger on all sides. So you could have your centrepiece however big you wanted it.
Yeah.
So say if you've got some whopping dinner plates,
Yeah.
you know, you could make your centrepiece, say, you know, 15 inches big if you wanted,
Yeah.
15 inches
Yeah.
square. So then you just need to make your backing
Yeah.
2.5 inches bigger on both sides. So what that would be 20, maybe. It would have to be 20 to make it. Hang on, 15.
You have to work your maths out.
Yeah, 15, 17, 19, and maybe even do it 21.
Yeah.
As long as it's 2.5, as long as
Bigger.
your backing is 2.5 inches bigger than your centre, this works.
So, just for an example, Doris's at a finished measurement, the whole little centrepiece, which is one square, measures just a bit bigger than 8 inches.
So altogether, it measures, 10.
10 inches.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
So
I bet
you
ours
could
will
work
probably
that
be the same
back.
one. Ours is the same. So Doris
Yeah.
will have also started with a 10-inch
So
centre. Because
you-
obviously
yeah.
we're covering some of it
So if
over
you weren't
now.
doing strips, you just cut it the same size, you batting the same size, and you piece the same size.
Yeah, as long as your
yeah.
backing piece is 2.5 inches bigger on all 4 sides.
Yeah.
It's got to be same on all 4 sides.
Yeah.
Right, so are we here
So
then?
Angie's put a thumbs up, she's with us.
Okay, so now all we need to do is tuck,
Fold that under.
or let's fold our things under.
Wow.
Is fold under.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And
Obviously,
you've got
I've
your
got a
corners that are nice and neat.
Yeah, that could have done with a little bit of better back stitching on that corner.
Doesn't matter.
That's where that's where it can.
Because I
Obviously,
find,
Doris's isn't undone, but because
No.
she's a lot neater than me.
I find
But again, if I can
Yeah.
do it, anybody can do it. So all we're doing now is
fold it
folding,
under.
folding them
Because
under.
people do struggle when you've done binding, not this way, like the other way. Corners can be tricky for
Yeah.
people to get it, get
Proper
that
mited.
diagonal.
Yeah.
And so this is a really good way to get your corners all looking pretty
Pretty.
and
Yeah.
in line.
And
Look
in
at
line,
that.
look at that. So all I've done then is folded them under and literally folded it to my stitch line.
See, Andy just said user-friendly, much easier than binding.
So all we need to do now, if you wanted, you could give that a press. If you wanted to, I mean, we can just finger because
it'll stay. Yeah.
And then stitch that down. So you can stitch this down. However, if you wanted to do something fancy, you could zigzag, off the edges. Yeah. You can just, I'm just literally going to go straight stitch all the way around. Yeah. So could I have some pins, my dear?
Of course you can. Here you go, I'll lend my hand.
So
and then afterwards, once you've done that, you could quilt it like Doris has done.
You can do.
Or you can leave it.
Or you can just leave it.
Completely up to you. Yeah, Lucy says, I wonder who'll be the first to post on Facebook group. Yeah, I'm dead excited to see everybody.
What, not us?
Let us know.
The big one.
Yeah, show us a picture how it's gone, and we want to see it on Facebook Live.
Stick a few pins more in there. So literally, that's all I'm going to do now. Is I'm probably going to stick to my 1/4 inch and just right in that.
Nicola says this is brilliant. I'm never binding again.
Exactly. You see, this was the whole reason of this was just a byproduct. Was the fancy top bit.
Doris is watching. Says it's looking good there, ladies. It's Doris here. Excellent.
Right. So I am not going to start in a corner, right? Because I think that's a bit. I'd rather start in the middle and line it up round here, because if you get to a corner and it's not lined up, then it looks a bit squiffier. So I'm just literally going to stitch 1/4 inch. I'm just going to use a straight stitch all the way around. Yeah. We need to get a bit of a shift on as well now.
Yes, I know.
Material girl time.
So you don't have to do 1/4 inch. You can stitch
do whatever.
You can stitch at half.
You can do some wiggliness.
Whatever. Yeah. Just zigzag. Make it your own. Yeah, I'm dead excited to see everybody's. It's such an easier way of binding. Thank you, Doris, for the help on that one.
She was my test guinea pig. She came up with the 3 5/8 measurement.
Yeah, at least I can get a close look at Doris's quilting. So there you go. I'll just wait for the camera to catch up with me. But Doris has just done some
a plain square and quilted square
and quilted it. I presume, knowing Doris, she's measured all her quilting, so she'll probably started in the centre and worked her way out. Just let me know, Doris, if I'm wrong there. But there you go. So that's a bit fancy you could do. And this is Amanda's other one. So if you've done your strips, you could stitch down each seam. You could just keep going on all of them to make it a bit fancier.
You don't need to. You could just leave it as it is. It's entirely up to you.
It's the width of the ruler. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's the width. There you go. You need one of these in your stash, because that is the width of the ruler. Yeah, that's Doris.
Oh, there you go. You see.
Good old Doris telling us there.
What she don't know ain't worth knowing.
So Lee says, when would you do the quilting cards on the centrepiece? Would it be afterwards or before the binding? I would do it before the binding.
Before. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could, if you wanted to.
Instead of doing the strippy part, you do this instead.
Yeah. So you could, if you were a confident quilter, quilt it afterwards. Just make sure you don't run onto the binding. So you'd have to start at the edge and stop. But I would probably advise to do it before you attach the binding to the front, just so then you can run on and off, and it's all flat and you've got all your measurements right.
Well, my bumping the roads worked anyway. That didn't matter, did it?
Yeah, Helen's asked, would we quilt before starting on the border? Yes. Yeah, I would advise to quilt before you start on the border. I always do. I don't know if other people do it differently. But yeah. Lillian says, well done, girls.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I was just a glamorous assistant. There you go. There's the finished square. And if you wanted to make it, a bit fancy, you could put some ribbon.
If you were going to, you just obviously need to be aware if you are putting a hot pan on. You know, we don't want scorching hot pans.
No. They would look fab on your Christmas table with your pans on, wouldn't they? Yeah.
I mean, if you were going to use it for actual, real pans that you've just taken off the hob, you could probably do a couple of layers of polytherm.
Yeah, to make it thicker.
To make it a bit thicker. Maybe even put some wadding on the bottom and then your polytherm on the top.
Yeah.
But placemat wise, even wadding would be fine unless you have scorching hot plates.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
there you go.
There we
So
go.
yeah, so you could attach some ribbon to hang it up when you're not using it. Or
you could even use it as a sort of oven glove, you know, an
oven
mitt.
Oven mitt. If you put the extra wadding in.
If you put a bit of extra middle in. But
Lucy's put dishes full of pigs in blankets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well they won't last 2 minutes in our house.
Oh, Angie says, I normally shy away from quilting. Absolutely love my first attempt and will be making, I think that's some for my daughter for their Christmas tables.
Cool. Well,
How
I mean, you know me,
exciting.
I'm not a quilting person, and this has
go.
really took me out of my comfort zone, having to be really quite precise.
Yes, it's good to be taken out your comfort zone sometimes because you can achieve so much.
After a few attempts.
So there you go.
There we are.
Who's going to be the first to get it on Facebook so that we can show it on the Facebook Live with me and Heather? So I think we're going to wrap it up now.
Absolutely.
Because obviously I've got to go and get ready for the Facebook Live. So as I've not mentioned before, yes, we're on Facebook at 12 o'clock. Come see me with my reindeers on my head, and Heather's got her Christmas jumper on, and we want to be showing your mats.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody understood. If you don't,
Angie's posted hers.
Oh, cool! If you don't, give us a shout, and I can send you I can put that picture of the corner that I took on the Knit It Stitch It Share It page, or even email it to you, or if you get stuck, ring the shop and I'll try and talk you through it.
Yes, exciting. So thank you for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching.
Doris has put, well done, look forward to seeing you later. Yes.
Absolutely.
Seeing pics later, that's it.
Cool.
So thank you for watching. I'll see you on Material Girls.
Bye.
Bye.